Yo, what's up? This is recording artist and songwriter Justin Famous.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Josh Reynolds, creatively known as ARTiz. Yeah.
And this is Music Without Vodcast, where we play some dope music, have great conversation, and just overall have a good time. And this is episode 3, the third full episode. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And we gonna have a good time because we got somebody special performing, right?
It's me.
Yeah, you are in front of the mic, right? That makes sense.
Yes,
So my boy finna kill it. I don't even want to do too much or say too much. I'm gonna just let him do his thing and get out the way. So y'all make some noise for ARTiz.
Can I sing this part? Y'all know this one. Take it out. Sing it.
Girl, close your eyes. Let that rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it, 'cause there ain't nothing that you can do. Don't try to fight it, fight it. Don't try to fight it, fight it. Don't try to fight it, fight it. Don't try to fight it.
Can y'all pick up on that? Sing it with me, say. Come on.
Don't try to fight it, fight it. Sing it louder. I can't hear y'all know. Don't try. Hey, yeah. Come on. Don't try to fight it, fight it. I say I just wanna dance so the pain don't hurt no more. Oh. I said I just wanna scream to the point you can't ignore. One more time, say it. I said I just wanna dance. I said I just wanna dance. I said said, I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance. Come on, y'all. Move your body like this, that. Come on. Keep moving till the beat ends.
Thank you.
Woo! My boy. That was a good one. You did your thing, dog. Y'all make some noise for ARTiz.
You all are too kind. You're too kind. Thank you.
Man, so you was vibing, right?
A little bit, doing a little something. Came about the vest.
I see. Yeah, it's kind of warm. I just, I got to commit to it. You know what I'm saying?
It's the look, bro. I got you.
Yeah. But we about to get into this conversation because we just did the music. Before we do that, I know y'all probably thinking like, oh, it's somebody new up here and she wasn't even singing. Like, we got Yana Renea joining in the conversation with us today. Shout out to Yana Renea. Y'all make some noise for her. Hey, y'all. She's so sweet. Yeah, she's also an amazing singer and songwriter. We gonna have to get you on the episode one day, right?
I would love to.
Yeah,
it was a vibe.
Yeah. But you know what? We got to get into the conversation part. And we really thought it was important for us to be able to have a woman's perspective. It's been very masculine and testosterone dominated so far. But we on number 3. So let's switch it up. Let's bring it in a little bit. So I appreciate you for coming out. I really do. Yeah. And that first song, Fight It, man. What inspired you to want to do that?
So that song, what inspired that? So I wanted to do that song for the episode.
Yeah.
Because the conversation, I guess, around mental health, depression, I got some good news y'all want to share. I just did my first session of therapy this past Friday.
Give it up for therapy. Yeah. Give it up for therapy.
I didn't really tell nobody that yet, but I decided to share it with the world on YouTube and with you all right now. And so I think that's really important because this song is talking about being a fighter, I feel like, and dealing with maybe something similar to like depression and a number of other things we're going to get into. But Justin, I guess you actually started that song. I just came in and added to it, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you talk about like what got you going? Like what made you write the idea of that song or start the idea of that song?
Yeah. Just so y'all know, we actually co-wrote that song.
Period.
And produced it. So y'all shout out to us, right? Okay, shout out yourself sometimes. But what actually made me want to create that song is I was depressed. I really was. Like 2020 was crazy. I think everybody experienced, I don't even want to say the word because, I don't want to traumatize anybody further. But yeah, 2020 was crazy. We was basically shut inside. We couldn't do anything. I had a lot of opportunities at that time, that was really about to pop off, making new music, starting new business ventures, and literally everything just crumbled, and we was just stuck in the crib, and I had gotten to a point where I didn't even know if I even wanted to continue to do music anymore. Like, is it even worth it? Like, if y'all can just shut us out on a dime. I'm sure any musician in the building understand, how rough 2020 was. So yeah, that really did take me into a deep depression. But as I tried to step away from the music, it kept calling me back. Like I just couldn't get away from it. It's almost like the music got me in shackles. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like what inspired the song. Like it was like, you know what? If I'm gonna be sad, right? At least I'm a dance and be sad, right? I'm gonna listen to some good music and be sad. And once I found out, dancing and listening to dope music really does help take the pain away. Sometimes music is the only medicine. So, y'all.
That's bars.
That's bars. Shout out to the OJ.
Like
Shout out to the OJ.
If y'all ain't seen episode 2.5, my boys are spitting too.
Absolutely. Yeah. We did our thing. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the last episodes. And if you just haven't seen any, like, what are you doing? Go back, binge, but finish this one first and then go binge and then watch this one again. All right. True. But yeah, and you know what? Let's just get straight into it because that's really what Fight It is about. It's about trying to deal with depression. Now, I don't know if any of y'all have ever struggled with depression before. Whether it be okay. It sound like someone has. I mean, do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Shoot, I got this drink in my hand. I might tell too much.
Hey, let it get it. We need the content. Let's get it.
So I got this thing where I say everybody walking depressed, like we're walking depressed people. I don't want to put that on nobody, but when you have conversations, everybody is saying the same thing. So as an artist, I feel like I'm fighting against what is natural all the time.
Yeah.
I am a millennial, so I'm fighting against what I think we're called to do, that God calls us to do. And then we got social media, and then everything's so intrusive. And it's just like, we come from an era like, keep your stuff to yourself. So not only am I fighting with every day and what I feel like I'm called to do, then it's bills. Now you got to get a house. So all of that just makes me feel like I'm overwhelmed. And you just always have to keep fighting.
Yeah.
And so overall, the depressing type of feeling you feel, you gotta just fight, and then you gotta not talk about it, and then you can't talk about it. It just feels like it's a constant. I feel like I'm a gerbil.
Yeah, just running on that wheel.
Yeah, I feel sad. Get over it. I feel sad. Go to work. I feel sad. Go create. I feel sad. No, you're not. You happy. So I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but it's a conversation. I might take a sip. Right now.
Okay. Shout out to the sip.
I feel you on that. So I think I dealt with my first, like, you know what? I'm going to say this. I remember when I was in high school, I didn't even understand depression. I was just a kid that came from like a great background. Like my family is amazing. I have two beautiful parents that still together made it. And like that, they built a great foundation for us, me and my brothers and sisters. So I had my first friend freshman year, and they were dealing with depression. I didn't know what that was. I'm like, what you mean? You just like sad, you got to take antidepressants? I just didn't understand. I definitely did not. I didn't know anyone else who was dealing with that. And then I think later on in life, like when I was maybe like 19 years old, I lost sight of like, I guess, what I thought my life's trajectory or what my path was supposed to be. And, I wasn't a scholar, so I didn't go to a 4-year college right after high school. So that was something that really like started to kind of weigh in on me. It was a lot of social pressure. I wasn't able to run track like I was thought I was going to be.
He was fast, y'all.
Look, I was running track. Now we recording tracks, my brother. But at the same time, I thought I was going to be in the Olympics or something like that. And when it didn't work out the way I thought, I was just confused. I didn't know what was happening. So like, I didn't know it was depression back then. You're just going through it. You don't even know what's happening. You're just like upset at the world. I'm upset at like my parents. I'm upset at like, I'm not friends with the same friends no more. I'm just like kind of going through this little spill, and then I started spiraling. And then I'm out here in these streets. Now, when I say I was outside, I wasn't outside like how he is for brunch on Sundays.
Outside.
I'm talking about I was outside on the trying to be a little thug, little gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he put me on the spot.
block?
He put me on the spot on the previous episode. Like, hey, you ain't got to put me out there like that. But I was trying to be like a little hood brother, a little young brother out here in the streets, thinking that was something that was for me, or maybe that was going to help me decide, like, the best trajectory for my life. Nah, really, I was just depressed. And I didn't know what was happening, and I was just trying to find myself. And then, interesting enough, the pandemic was, like, different for me, because even though it was tough for a lot of people, like, my perspective of it was just dramatically different. Like, it was a launching pad for a lot of things.
Talk about it.
Man. I swear, like, I got some folks that came all the way from Missouri. No, I'm just playing. I had to make that joke. But Victoria and Alexis, they know for sure. We started this movement in Missouri called Soul Sessions Como. And I talked to Soul Sessions here. They said it was cool. Kansas City said it was cool, too.
Okay.
And we started this movement called Soul Sessions Como in Columbia, where Mizzou was at. And, that was birthed from the pandemic. And
that's the music, right?
Hey, man, that's like, they gave a platform for me to get on my thing, get it into it, and just, create space for other people to kind of perform and stuff like that. And what I didn't realize was like, hey, that music, that art, that tool was actually medicine for people that was dealing with depression, didn't feel like they had an outlet out there.
Yeah.
So like, we had them dancing. It was always the goal. Like, we gonna do the Cupid shuffle. we gonna do the wobble. We wanted them moving. And now they got the Tamia dance. I'm still learning it. I didn't learn that. About half
Hold
of
on,
it.
shout out to Carrie, my wife. She be killing it. She knows it.
Nah.
I think it's the spins that be getting everybody.
Throw you off. It's not a 360. It's
Be
not a
bumping
180.
into each other.
It's slow footwork.
It's like, y'all.
Yeah.
What's the degree
It's a
that
slow
it is?
footwork.
Yeah.
I swear.
You
And
right.
so, but all that to say, like, all of these line dances, these unified groups of dancing, like, is really important, like, for communities to be doing together. So black folks, we therapeutic at the cookout. When we doing these dances together, we fighting together. By learning that Tamia dance, you fighting. All right, just so you know, if you ain't learned it yet, go ahead and learn it.
Yeah.
but I definitely I dealt with my deal of depression, and I won't say it's over. But that's why I think it was important to make the move to start going to therapy.
Yeah.
And it's not what y'all
That's
think.
dope.
It's just like more of like support and tools and resources for you to figure things out for yourself.
Yeah, people
That's
might think that.
amazing.
Yeah, people might think that.
I think that's dope. Congrats, Black man, on that.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank
for
you.
real. Yeah.
I've been stalling for, it's been years. I've been saying it since 2020, actually.
Yeah.
That was a little different back then. It was like supposed to be a different type of therapy, but now
Okay.
it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think a good point to point out is just the fact that you were dancing. I think a lot of times we forget therapy comes in different ways. And we get so focused on being comfort in the pain, or being it's comfortable sometimes to just sit in the bed, and it's the fight. So for me, I'm a nature girl. Like, get me outside, let me feel the sun. A lot of times we don't even pay attention to the foods that you're eating, the people that you're talking to. And I think that I thank God for my fight and having just good people around. But if you don't have that, just start paying attention to the moments you felt good. Was it reading? Was it sitting in silence? Was it watching a good movie? And I think that for me, I'll tell y'all, I've struggled with depression since I was a little girl. I had a very interesting upbringing. My parents weren't in my life, and it was very hard for me. So I've been struggling with trying to go completely with, just pray about it, to, okay, I'm going to pray and I'll never walk away from my God. But I also want to use the tools that he put on this earth.
Faith without works.
I mean, I wasn't working.
There we go.
So it's cool. I actually randomly saw something that said, it gave you like a list of things to try to fight pain. One of them was dance for 2 minutes. So it was a great conversation with myself, because I realized, one, I cared about what people think, and I was in my apartment by myself. I'm literally dancing to Happy for 2 minutes. It's the craziest thing. You have these conversations when you go through therapy in whatever form. And I'm dancing for 2 minutes. And mind y'all, this song is so happy. Like, you can't be sad listening to For Real. Like, hello?
Yeah.
And I'm bawling, like crying. I'm looking like, can anybody see me in my window? And you realize, like, wow, pain looks different for everybody. So I ran and tell people, I'm like, this gonna sound crazy, y'all, but try something different. Don't worry about people around you, and you'll be surprised with the healing you feel. So that dancing really set me off, because dancing was something when I was younger, it saved my life. I was praise dancing in church. I'm mamming. I'm outside on 79th Street. And I'm dancing with the people outside at the Bud Billiken, like wherever I can find joy. And I grew up, became an adult, and dancing stopped. So whatever it may be, it might not be dancing for y'all. It might be poetry. Some of y'all probably got some real beautiful words inside of you. Bars.
All day. That's me.
You know, it could be anything. So teaching. So I'm saying all that to say that depression is crazy, but I think we forget that we're on this world, in this earth, on this world.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
We inside the
Let me
earth. It's
put
real
this
hot.
Yeah, we're on this earth to really communicate and love each other, and that helps. So I didn't talk too much.
You know,
No,
I also dealt with depression since I was like a shorty, you know. And I think that high creatives, I think that might be something that is, you know, that we all kind of have in common, is that we're constantly searching for something new. We constantly need to be fed, you know, creatively or spiritually. Like, I can't just sit down and just, you know, do the same thing over and over and over and over. I always need to either be learning something new or doing something new. And I mean, the way the school system was set up, it just felt so monotonous, you know, especially when I felt like, okay, I know the material. Like, I'm good. Like, I can ace this, no problem. Why I got to do this homework? Like, why I got to bring it in? Now, Spanish, that wasn't my ministry, okay?
It was not.
I don't know a lick of Spanish. Uno, dos, we done. That's it. But I mean, you know, so I did my Spanish homework. Still didn't work. But, you know, with everything else, you know, it's like, it just felt so monotonous, you know, and even just, if you just get like a 9 to 5, you know, shout out to everybody with a 9 to 5, no disrespect. Like, cause I absolutely need people to work their 9 to 5s. Like, life would suck if people didn't enjoy their 9 to 5s. Like, but just, you know, for me, like, it's just, I need to be in a space, and needed to be in a space that was creative. And when I was younger, I didn't really understand that. And it really did send me down a few spirals. But it was like music and dancing, because most people probably don't even know. Well, most people that know me know, but a lot of people that have met me recently don't know, like, I love to dance as well. Like, I'm talking about, like, pop locking,
You got them bags, bro?
Look,
You be pop locking like that?
no, I really used to be pop. Like, in high school, it was to the point where anywhere there was a mirror, like, I was dancing. I see myself, I'm hitting it. You know, like Usher, I'm in it, like for real. But I guess I don't know. That's the thing. Like with just a quick little tangent. Like that's the only thing about rap. Like you can't really be rapping and dancing. I see Offset trying to make it happen.
I was thinking about that.
And I'm
MC Hammer, bro. What's up?
That's why I'm making more upbeat music so that I can really hit my 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I'm trying to get in it. I'm trying to bring it back.
You can do it.
But that was one thing that definitely kept me. When I was younger and when I was able to find music and started to record, like being able to get those ideas and those the creativity out and actually be able to hear it back, it was almost like I was able to talk to myself. And talking to myself really helped a lot. And it's like being able to understand who I was and asking myself why more than anything. And instead of just like pouting, not like, oh Lord, why me? Why is that happen? But like, why does this bother me? Why am I not happy right now?
Yep.
Why can't I do the monotonous? And really start to explore myself. And as I got older, those questions really helped humble me low key, because I really came to this understanding that it's like, I don't necessarily deserve happiness. And what I define happiness as is being able to acquire the things you desire. Like I don't deserve everything that I want. And once I really learned that, I was able to focus on like, okay, well, what do I actually have access to? And then let me go after those things instead of constantly setting myself up for failure. Because that was a big deal with me. Like I had been saying over and over, like, okay, I'm finna get on. Next year I'm gonna be on. That's what the last thing. Figured this time by last year I'd be on. Like I had no action behind it. I had no plan. I had nothing. You know what I'm saying? And now as we're starting to take the music more seriously and we're starting to actually put actions behind those words, I found myself, even when I think I should be depressed, which is crazy. Like 2020 really did give me that space to understand it. It's like, it's hard for me to be depressed like I used to now. Because
that's beautiful.
Like I get me almost. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, I should really be sad right now. But why? Like now I'm asking the opposite. I'm like, why am I not sad? You know what I'm saying? And I do think finding those things and those desires that I was chasing after that I had no business chasing, figuring that out and then weeding that out really did help. Making music because I love it, not because I just want to be number one over Drake and over, Cardi or Nicki or whatever. Like just doing it because I love it, and now I'm making music that not only I get to enjoy, but, everybody also, they really starting to enjoy it.
That's beautiful, bro. It sounds like you found knowledge yourself, my brother.
I do. Yeah, it's okay. You can snap for it. I appreciate the snaps. I appreciate the snaps.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Shout out to my wife. She helped me along this journey as well.
Carrie helped you out.
Came through. Carrie Famous. Y'all give a big ow for Carrie Famous. Hey. But you said you started therapy for the first time. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what made you want to make that move and kind of how it's going?
Well, you know what? I'm going to say this. Listening to what you were saying, it sounds like you found, you were paying attention to yourself. You saw the patterns. And you started to be able to, like, I guess, self-counsel to defeat some of those patterns, to get yourself to a better version of you. Yeah,
that sounds about accurate.
Some people can do that. Some people do it. I don't think that everyone who does it, they can, like, do it in the ways that other people can for themselves. And so some people need outside resources or help. I've been doing it my whole life.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like I do acknowledge the growth that I have in my life. I do acknowledge, certain things that I have that are not so much as a strength. And then I started to realize, like, all right, look, it's certain patterns that I keep seeing. They keep coming up. And if you're not blind, you're going to see them. You need to pay attention and be honest with yourself and, like, be able to hold yourself accountable, and also surround yourself with loving people who will hold you accountable too. And if they can't help you.
I love you, bro.
Thank you, bro. We ain't gonna do this again. All right? We did this last episode. You know what I'm saying? I love you. Everybody. There's love in the room.
Yeah.
But I love you too, bro. But we want to hold ourselves accountable and surround ourselves with people who also hold us accountable, because that's a good environment. You know what I'm saying?
I'd say I love you too. That was awkward. I ain't say nothing.
Was that a pause moment, bro?
No.
She
can love you.
All right, damn, I love you too, Yana.
We love you too, Yana. We love you too.
I love all y'all.
It's okay if you got to think about it. It's okay.
Do I love this, brother?
All right, let's get back to the serious moment.
All right, all that to say, yes. accountability, being honest with yourself, recognizing your own patterns. If you are able to self-counsel yourself out of those patterns and have that growth naturally, cool. But if not, there are resources, and I decided to take some of those resources, and I got people supporting me to do that. So it's different. I ain't finna get too much into it. It's my first session. I ain't finna act like I know what I'm doing out here.
That first session,
I'm good now. Yep, first session, I'm straight. I don't need it no more. No,
Yana, you've done therapy before?
Yeah. So I want to talk to the people who have been over it. I got a few friends who they did one session. It was like it didn't do anything for me. So for me, I did my first session. She was like, "Why are you here?" And I was like, it was so stupid, but let me not say it was stupid. It was just freeing and confusing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are afraid of that. I was afraid of it. I end up just finding that you don't always find your perfect therapist. And for those who are just like me, I'm still looking for my perfect person. And it might not have been perfect, just someone that fits me. Don't be afraid of that process because it's tiring. Like, I'm a creative and I'm also an entrepreneur. So for me, I like to talk about the real stuff. Health insurance is an interesting conversation. And because I've had different insurances, I've had to figure out what works for me. And sometimes, depending on what you have, you might not like what they give you. Then you try to do out of pocket. Like, just know that process is, you're not alone in that, and just be very patient with that. I've tried free sessions. I've tried being in college in those sessions, and I've tried actually paying a lot of money for sessions and realized that didn't even work. So now I'm trying something else. Actually, tomorrow I have an off day. I'm going back in the portal to find it. So I'm just talking to those who feel like that'll do nothing for me. I promise you, I haven't even found my person, but I'm still very hopeful because I just see how so many people are flourishing, by getting therapy. So that is my journey. I have had people and it has helped, but she was just too homegirlish for me. Like, I could call the girl, I could pay you. Yeah, I just need somebody to be like, okay, have you thought about? And she was just like, girl, yeah, my daddy get on my nerve too. And I was like,
and that might work for somebody. That might work for somebody.
It might, but it was
but it was not for you.
No.
Yeah.
I was like, who is being helped here? I'm sorry.
Cool, man.
No, that's dope. I don't think I've ever actually formally been to a therapist. I had like this little I had a real big breakdown when I was in like high school, and my mom like hired somebody to like come through, but he wasn't a therapist or anything. Well, I guess, that term can get funny. But he wasn't like a, I guess, psychiatrist or anything. Like, he was more so a social worker. And it was terrible. He was really bad. He had no idea what he was doing. Yeah, it wasn't.
I'm so curious. What did he say? I'm so curious.
I don't even remember, but I just remember how I felt. And I remember thinking like, this isn't helping. Like, you low key making it worse. Like, I don't enjoy this. But, I think what did help is knowing that my mom cared and she was trying to help, even though it didn't necessarily like work out as the thing. It did let me remember, like, you know what? I do have people that love me and care about me, and I might not just be in this on my own. But no, I've never tried therapy. Actually, I'm gonna do another shout out to my boy, soon to be Dr. Guest. We met in college. My best friend, my homie, my brother. And he's actually going right now to get his doctorates. He's also a black man, y'all. A black man getting his doctorates. Yeah, y'all make some noise for that. And we done had very therapeutic conversations. And, I feel like, I don't know if that necessarily count because, you kind of got like, what I'm saying, conflict of interest. But that is something that I at least would, maybe like to experience. I'm not sure if that's something that I necessarily would necessarily like I would need, but I guess sometimes it's good to just kind of like exercise the brain, just to talk to somebody that's unbiased. So yeah, I might try it out just to have some fun. But you know what, we can start to wrap up the conversation. And before we wrap it up, I just want to give y'all the opportunity, and we all can go, I'll go last, to look into the camera and speak whatever you want to speak into the person at the other end that may be dealing with depression or may have been where you were, and what you would have maybe liked to hear. We can start with you, Yana.
Dang. Hey, y'all. So I guess the young girl, younger woman, older woman, whatever, who's struggling still, I'm a walking I'm a walking fight, you know. I try to put on clothes every day because they say if you look good, you feel good. So my thing to you is just to say to keep fighting. Look at what you haven't done and look at what you're complaining about and fight. If you feel like you don't feel good, have you been eating right? Have you took a walk? Have you worked out? Have you changed your circle? Have you quit your job? Like whatever it is, those are the things that I've done to try to change the way I've been doing things, and it's benefiting me. So for you, just keep fighting. You get my Instagram. You could definitely send me a message and I could tell you to walk. It's Yana_Renea. I'm here and I'm just like the same Southside girl and I get it, but you gonna make it. I promise you.
Okay, yeah. Snap. Jay, what you got for him?
Let me take a second. To kind of paraphrase that quote from Frederick Douglass, kind of instead of repairing broken men, starting with building up strong children. I've always been a youth advocate, and I've always used like creative art and performing art as a way to help them structure their lives. And so I'm speaking to maybe someone that's in middle school, because maybe I didn't know it, but I probably dealt with my first sense of depression then. But I did notice that I definitely went through it maybe when I was later in my late teenage years. If you're still trying to find out who you are in life, you got time. If you're a child, you still under the care, you have support, you have resources, you have a family, you have a roof over your head, clothes, food. You actually, you're in a great space to figure things out. This life is interesting, and I want to be able to say the same thing. I'm here for support in that regard, and just keep fighting. Yep. Don't break down. If you do break down, it's cool. You trip, might fall. You can get right back up and keep on dusting it off and getting back up. You got it.
Dust
for sure. I got you.
And try again.
That's right.
Now, snap for that too. Shout out to that. Yeah. And I guess I'll just look into the camera and say, you are not alone. And that's real. Like you may feel as if nobody cares, nobody understands, nobody wants you, nobody actually is there for you unless you can do something for them. But I'm here to let you know that's not true. Like there is someone out there that is your person, that is your tribe, that are your people, right? And for those who do subscribe, God is going to always want you, all right? And that really helped me. God is going to always be there even when nobody else cares. God always going to be there in your heart. And you can just know that you are worthy of love because he makes you worthy of it. So you look at yourself, you look in the mirror, and you point to that mirror and you say, you are worthy of love. You are beautiful. You are amazing, right? Affirm yourself however you need to, because it's true. It really is. It really is. And with that, we can end the conversation. I think they got some, y'all can snap for me too first. Yeah. I need the affirmations, right?
Snap for you, boy.
Yeah, you are smart. You are important.
You purdy. No, but I really enjoy y'all for having this conversation. I really enjoy y'all for coming out. Y'all make some noise for y'all. Yeah. And shout out to y'all for tuning in. Yana, we really do appreciate having you jump into the conversation. That perspective was a lot. Yeah, make some noise, Yana.
Thank you.
It was fun. But you know what? I don't think that was enough. I think we was talking about dancing and fighting and singing. Yeah. I think maybe we should probably do another song. Just one more song for Is it cool if we just do one more song for y'all? That's cool.
That's right. All right. Blessed.
Yeah.
Lessons around.
All right, you cool doing one more song, bro?
I'm down.
All right, man. Let's get to it. Yo, we are back, man. That was a good conversation, right?
Well, man, we were saying some good things.
Man, y'all enjoyed the conversation? Yeah. But I do think we probably need to give him one more song, man.
Just a little more.
Yeah, and I think this time I think I might join you. That's cool if I join you.
You know what? It might be all right.
It might be all right.
You want him to come and join me?
Okay. Yeah.
You gonna sing? You gonna sing though?
We're gonna find out. We're gonna see. But first off, let's shout out the band. We got Rico on bass.
Make some noise.
And we got Jarrell on drums. And we got my boy Kelvin on the board. Y'all make some noise for Kelvin. He be behind the scenes. Y'all never see him, but he doing his thing. All right, so we just finna get straight into it. That's cool? All right, y'all make some noise. It's okay if you dance in your seats like this. Talk.
Tap into high atmosphere. blessed moods. That's what happens when you're in the essence of balance.
Yeah.
Regardless of challenge. Yeah. Spirit moves, and I have no fear. And I can choose nothing less than here. Higher essence around me.
It's all around.
So much favor around me.
What we gonna do?
I say relax your mind right here. I say rest your eyes right here. I say relax your mind right here. I say rest your mind right. It's only blessings around here. It's only blessings around here. Yeah.
Can I talk my talk? Here we go. I guess my praises reach the highest places. It's an oasis. The space is contained in my fragrance. Just like the greatest hymn, my touch is life changing. And no amount of doubt this soul can help change it. On this frequency, ain't no phasing. How you that high up with no stages? When you fly is us, the laws even make shift. Ask Newton, the inertia when you win your purpose. Carry you to unearth gifts and no pursuing. It's so worth it despite birds, cause now you can make room with it. So go ahead, live your life, yeah, you're doing it. And bring your joy in a room no matter who it is. And remember, only you can ruin it. Now when the bridge comes back, get to doing it.
Relax your mind right here.
Right here.
Say rest your eyes right here.
Say here.
Say relax and wine right here.
Here.
Rest your mind right here.
It's only
blessings around here. It's only blessings, only blessings, only blessings, only blessings, only blessings. It's only blessings around here.
Yeah. What you got to say, Jay?
Breathe out and release unwind. Meditations on peace of mind. All the goodness I seek I find. Holy water I be I.
Let's take a walk.
We living lively, loving lovely. We flower and we bloom like lilies. Connected roots to reach righteous rituals. That's original, but spiritual. You get it, don't relax your mind right here.
Say here.
Say rest your eyes right here. I say relax your mind right here. I say rest your mind right. It's only blessings around here. It's only blessings around here.
One more time.
I say relax your mind. Say it. I say relax your mind.
Y'all know it.
Relax your mind.
Y'all sound good.
It's only blessings. I said only blessings.
Yeah, dance with us, y'all. Not like that.
It's only blessings, only blessings, only blessings. It's only blessings. It's only blessings around.
Let's keep it going. Yeah, I like that. Y'all like that? Come on, give him some bass. Give him some bass. Give him some
It's only
bass.
blessings, only blessings, only blessings, only blessings, only blessings, only blessings, blessings.
Drums, what you got? Do your thing. Let me hear you. Come on, come on, come on. Give it. Hey, it's only blessings. Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Hey, y'all sound good. Y'all sound real good. Y'all sound real good. Hey. Well, thank y'all so much for coming through. That was the Music for Thought Vodcast. We had some great music, had some great conversation, and now it's time to turn it over to y'all. So I want to make sure y'all continue to have the conversation going in the comments, okay? Make sure you like, subscribe, all that other stuff YouTube would be saying. But all I'm going to tell y'all right now is peace and love. We out.
Peace and love.